Welcome back, everybody. How you doing now? Got a massive, potentially historical game right now. Potentially historical game right now. The reason I say that is because I've been watching these two play. They played like 6 or 7 games already, and this was the 21st of September. So at the time of recording, so I've been watching these two play, and the reason why this is historical is because I'm looking at the ELO levels, and we have never had someone hit 2,500 ELO, an insane milestone for anyone of this game. But this game right here, Phoenix is, I think, like I checked, he was about 3 or 4 ELO off 2,500 ELO, 2,500 ELO. So if he wins this game against Julian. Julian's around 24 something hundred ELO. He's like second place. I think he's gone down to third place right now, but he's still very high ELO. If Phoenix wins this game, he will hit the milestone of the first ever player to reach 2,500 ELO. So massive game on the line right here. Let's turn the magic casting button on. There we go. Now we get the smooth move. And already killing Revnak's mum. There she goes. On her back. Lying up with all fours in the air. On her back. That's the way we like to fuck. Way! That's the way she likes to. Anywho. We got a Revnak's mum joke in this game. Revnak's mum joke complete. Okay. There may be plenty more. I mean, there's plenty of livestock around the map. Anyways, so Phoenix could hit 2,500 ELO this game. He is, of course, playing his main civilization, which is the Brits. He's obviously rank 1 at the moment. His current ELO is like 2,496 or something. So he's already at the highest ELO anyone has ever been. I think the highest record of ELO prior to this was, I think Julian hit like 2,473. I was having a look at past ELOs, and I think Julian was the previous record holder, but he didn't make it to 2,500 ELO. But however, this game may potentially be it. It could be the one. Anyways, let's go have a look. So 1v1 Jags. So it looks like a big Jaguar build here for Julian. We've got, in my opinion, 2 of the best civs in the game. So I think Aztec and Brits are the 2 best civs in the game. I think Aztec are technically the best. I think they're the very, very highest. But I think Brits are very closely in second place. Then you've got civs like Otto, Spain, Lakota. They're all in that same tier. But rank 1 and 2, I would put Aztec followed by Brits. So it's a very, very apt matchup we have here for potentially this historical game. Okay, so Phoenix, the back herder. What's he going to be up to? So it looks like we got a very heavy Jag, kind of that Kinesi build. You know, Kinesi was the guy that did this first. He really pushed the meta forward with the Community Plaza build, the Community Plaza Warrior Priest Dance build that he does so well. And now the other top players have adapted as well to that build. Aztec have more than this build. They have good rush builds. They have lots of builds. So they have a Fast Imperial that we saw with one of probably my favorite game of all time almost, where Psionic did that Fast Imperial build. Aztec are a really fun civilization to watch and to play. They are a tough civ to play. So both these civilizations have quite high skill ceilings. So they are the best civs in the game, but they do have high skill ceilings. So to be the best, it takes a lot of skill, especially Aztec, in my opinion. They're a very hard civ to master. So he gets out those early Jaguar Prow Knights, big button from the town center, then 3 Warrior Priests, and no doubt, I think he will at some point. He's not Warrior Priest booming at the moment. He's XP booming, which is interesting because normally you want to get those Warrior Priests as quickly as possible. So maybe he's not got a Warrior Priest boom. I don't know. Is he just going to go for like 700 coin after? 600 coin after? Yeah, it looks like he probably will. Interesting. So he's not going to go for a Warrior Priest boom, which is interesting. He doesn't have the 5 Warrior Priests in Age 3. So, yeah, okay, interesting. He's got a lot of food. We'll see what he does. Okay, let's go have a look over at Phoenix. He is just mana booming by the looks of it at the moment. Do we have anything interesting? Okay, starting off with a stable. Does have some Hussars and Q. It's only 5 minutes 10. Aztec get that really fast age up into age 2, which is incredible, and they get their shipments out super fast. 700 wood, followed by 600 wood here. That infamous infinite 2 set the card that Phoenix likes to have. We've seen him use that before. The last time I saw him use that, he used it. He was stuck in H2. It's for those games where you get stuck in H2, and you've got no other cards to send, and he sent that. I think I've seen him send that like 6 or 7 times in a single game, which was absolutely crazy. He literally got like almost max villagers whilst in age 2. Okay, using some settlers to pick up a treasure here. Interesting. Manor house going down. Julian making sure he keeps his explorer close by. Now, that's because you get the XP boost. So when you destroy manors and your hero is nearby, in the radius that he has, then you'll get double XP for killing manors. So yeah, killing early manors with these Jaguar Prow Knights, it stops your opponent building a forward base, which is obviously really important. But also, if you then can siege stuff down, that's really, really good as well, because you get that double XP, which is like 160 or something crazy like that. Yes. Really fantastic raid there, killing 1 villager. Really good early start there for Phoenix. Is he going to put some more? Oh, he can't. Okay, he's making he's making musketeers at the same time. Okay, so going for I've seen Phoenix do this with Brits. And if you're a Brit player out there, don't be afraid to do a stable start. You know, in certain matchups, stable starts, if you know, even if you get rushed sometimes, it's really, really good. Stable starts with Brits is a very strong build order. You generally need 700 coin early, like after 700 wood, if you want to go full on, you know, big timing build. But it looks like Phoenix has just gone for the standard build here. So he's just going for full-on boom here. You can see 4 settlers on the way, another in queue, more manor houses going down. So he's going to be nearly 40 villagers very, very shortly. But yeah, as you can see, once 700 wood and 600 wood comes in, then all villagers are on food and coin. And that's when Brits are really set up there. Picking up 80 coin here as well for Brits. And look at this. Look at these cheeky 2 manor houses over here. That is so high risk, high reward. He's just got like, how many villagers? He's got 4 villagers over here just eating one of Julian's herds. Like, that's a late game herd, a mid to late game herd that Julian's going to want to have. And just being denied there. We've got an African vagabond in here. So what's Julian done here? He's already going up to age 3, quite an early age 3. He only has 4 warrior priests, so he hasn't done the warrior priest boom. Interesting. So I'm going to imagine he went, after the 700 wood, he went 5 vills, then 600 coin. Oh, look at this as well. Picking up the Sudanese Red Sea Wagons. Really, really smart play here. So it looks like he went 3 warrior priests, 700 wood, 5 vills, and then 600 coin for the age. Could be getting Kalmakuk. He's stacking 2 shipments. Decided not to go for Kalmakuk. I really like the Red Sea trade here. He could actually... he's almost aged up. He's aging up with the Elder. He could use those Red Sea trades as noble huts. He could have 4 noble huts here. Genius stuff for the Red Sea Wagons. What's he going to put them down? He just needs to save them for a little bit while longer. And these Hussars... Or one gets stuck, though. What are you doing, Step Hussar, bro? And, he puts a war hut down for one of them. One of the Red Sea trades Red Sea Wagons goes down as a war hut. Interesting. So 3 noble huts. He's putting 3 noble huts down. However, there's a big batch of musketeers hot on their tail. Jaguar Prow Knights coming in clutch there to save the day. The war hut stays alive as well. These Jaguar Prow Knights are going to do really, really well versus this mass here, but there are Hussars. Fun fact, they do counter Hussars, but not that hard. It's only 18 times 2. You want that 18 times 3 versus the Musketeers. That's where it really comes in clutch. But look at this. Now we've got 3 noble huts. He can make Jaguar Prow Knights from 3 noble huts. Guys, if you don't know already, whenever there's a map with Sudanese on there, you need to be getting this native. You need to be getting this native. It is so crucial. It is so strong. purely for this Sudanese Red Sea trade settlements. The first time you get it, it's 250 food, 150 coin, and you get 2 buildings, most buildings from it. Like you can get 2 estates, two haciendas, very expensive units. You get 2 noble huts. Noble huts are 300 resources each, mostly and mostly wood. So very, very valuable there, the Sudanese Red Sea trade. So guys, if you're out there, it doesn't matter what civilization you are, you need to be getting the Red Sea trade. Like, fit it into your build orders. Find a build order that you already have and fit those Red Sea trade wagons in there, because it's so good. So good. Okay. We've got a bunch of Jaguar Proud Knights here. In stealth mode, we've got 1 gold Jaguar Proud Knight. Very, very strong. What we got coming in here? Elite Coyotes. Okay, he wants to get Coyotes. 8 Vils on the way. He's already sent 1k word. And that's going to allow him to put down a load of infrastructure, a load of houses. I don't know if what else he's done with that word. He got Coyote Tech. Still got 430 word. Probably could have put down a TC maybe. But yeah, just going full on Jaguar Knights here. And you can see Phoenix has also aged up. He's aged up with the Bishop as well. It's a popular, very popular age up for Brits. Veteran Musks are on the way. 2 Falcons as well. So you can see they're just a classic 3 Vil, 700 wood, 600 wood, 4 Vil, 700 coin. This build order has been in the game since 2005, guys. This Brit build order has been in for the longest time. And sometimes, you know, sometimes the old ways are the best ways. And yeah, it's just so strong. He's on 45 villagers. You know, he's not got full mana boom because he just put all of his villagers on food and coin and just massed loads and loads of units. And it's so tough because their remass is so tough. It's so good because they have such an early game boom. This is so cheeky. Just Julian, surely Julian hasn't scouted it. Guys, this is why you scout all of your in-base herds. Hiya! Phoenix, every time I see Phoenix do this as well, he always does this. You gotta make sure you don't allow Phoenix to do this. But we could be go time here. The unstealth comes in for the Dagger. Look at the surround of the Dagger. They counter everything right now. The Coyotes are going to come from a swift south flank there to make sure they connect onto the Falconets. We've got a spy here. Very smart play by Phoenix to try and unstealth the units, but the spy wasn't close enough. I don't believe anyway. And now the Jaguars go on top of the Musketeers. They should do really, really well here. He's got Coyotes to buff them as well. Minutemen pull from the town center. More Vet Husk coming in. A full HP Explorer tanking a lot of HP there. Bad micro from Julian. You need to make sure that the Jags needed to be on the Musketeers. And just like that, somehow, Brits are able to hold. Fantastic defensive play. Villager pull there. He allowed the villagers to get attacked. Minutemen pull. His full HP Explorer pull. And just good micro. Fantastic stuff there by Phoenix. We have Ritual Gladiators now coming in. That is going to be all 12 of them. I think that's the max. Yep, you get 1 Jaguar Proud Knight for each 2 you have lost, up to a maximum of 12. It did get nerfed, that card, because it used to be like 15 or something crazy like that. So this game is not over yet. Look at the scores. Even after that cleanup, the scores are still very, very close. God, guys, I know there's a lot of top players that watch me as well, watch these casts. If you're a top player and you play Phoenix, guys, I beg you, I see this every time. Make sure you get a spy. 99% of games, you should have a spy. You should make a spy. And then you should just spy on all of the herds in the map. And just make sure you've explored all of the herds and make sure that because Phoenix always does these really aggressive villager pools on your base's herds. And by the time you go to get them at the mid game, you're like, well, where's all my herds gone? He's been doing it from the 5th minute of the game. Another really nice stealth into unstealth there. for Julian. He finds a couple of huzzahs. Now it's going to be go time once again. Now it's his turn to get his Explorer in there. But he's only got 150 HP. Needs to be full HP there. That's a shame. There's some longbows here to help against the Jaguars as well. But is it going to be enough? 10 more on the way. He's got the dance going for an 8.1% buff. And that's a beautiful squeeze. A beautiful choke point that he's forced the Musketeers into. But again, more vet Huss. And these Jags, they do 40 damage. No, that was a golden one. I mean, they do like 34 damage to a veteran Huzzah. A Huzzah does 36 damage to them. So they basically do the same amount of damage to one another. And that's how good adding in these Huzzahs here rather than just pure musk is so good because it just gives you such a strong buffer against these Jaguar Knights. Again, we've got Knight Attack coming in. Huzzah's attacking villagers now. He's the one doing the villager pull there. Okay, Jag's chasing. Again, it's just not enough. And he's trickling in longbows here, which obviously Jaguar Knights don't counter. They do beat them, but they don't counter them. And the longbows do a lot of damage, that 1.5 fire rate, and now the score's looking really, really rough. There was a really good raid there, and there goes DG, and we have the first 2,500 ELO player in the game, Mr. Phoenix, taking rank 1. He's right now almost 100 ELO above anyone else in the game right now, and he's done it almost exclusively playing Brits. Now, if that doesn't tell you something, guys, I don't know what does. Brits, one of the best civs, if not the best civ in the game. But so are Aztec. But this time around, Brits took it. And GG's well played to both of these guys. Phoenix becoming the first ever 2,500 ELO player in the game, and this was the game to do it, so congratulations to him. I'm not sure why Julian didn't go for this big warrior priest boom. He wanted to get into H3 a bit quicker, which I think is why. However, I'm not sure. It was a good build, but it was just fantastic micro. And this big fight that was down here, the spy, the full HP explorer, you know, just the Minutemen from the bishop age up, the villager pull, everything like that. It was just perfectly, really good defensive play. And Julian just got, you know, just got beat on the micro side of things. Maybe didn't need to push in that early. Who knows? But very good raiding from Phoenix early on. Killed that early villager. Got a really good raid here as well. Very, very effective. And it was the stable start, guys. The stable start for Brits is very, very strong. Let's have a look at the post-game stats. It was a close game at some parts of that. Yeah, look at that. Julian gets that early 8 villagers in, and there wasn't that many villagers difference there, but all resources gathered. Of course, Phoenix going to absolutely dominate that. Military, 51 musks to 98 Jaguar Proud Knights were made in a 16-minute game. Wow, that is impressive. It looks like he was going to win the composition-wise. You know, the Coyotes and the Jags. It seemed like that was going to absolutely destroy him. But honestly, guys, you need to have your... Whenever you push in with Aztecs, always make sure you have the full HP Explorer. And I'm telling you guys right now, the reason Julian lost this game was because his Explorer, his hero, was not full HP when he decided to push. 1,250 HP is insane with an 18 hand attack. Guys, that's basically the same hand attack as these Jaguar Proud Knights, right? That's a Jaguar Proud Knight right there, okay, with 1,250 HP. It is so important to always have your full HP Explorer with any of the native civs, but particularly Aztec. And that is why Julian lost. So there's no reason why you can't just take your Explorer up to a Warrior Priest and get the Warrior Priest to fully heal it. So there's a little top tip for even the top pro players out there listening. Always make sure whenever you push in, your Explorer is full HP. Guys, hope you enjoyed that game. The first 2,500 ELO player. Congratulations, Mr. Phoenix. He has reached that level. Even though he's a piece of shit. Even though I hate his guts. He is the first 1,200 12, 2,500 ELO player in the game. Got to give credit where credit is due. Well played. Hope you guys enjoyed that one. And I will catch you in the next game. Peace.